Sophia Adiele was the full package. She was the girl every mother wanted as a daughter, every boss wanted her as a staff, and every single man secretly admired. She was smart, neat, and had a beautiful smile that made you feel like life was not that hard. She worked in a fast-rising tech company in Accra and had just been promoted to team lead. Her salary was sweet, her apartment was clean, and her shoe collection could open a small boutique. She was doing really well for herself. But Sophia believed all her achievements would mean nothing if there was no man to share it with. Well, not just any kind of man, her kind of man. Sophia loved dark-skinned, tall and muscular men. If he's not dark like burnt plantain and built like a power bike, I don't want, please. How can a man hug me and my problems will still remain? She would always say to her friend Mizani. So, when she met Abam, it was like heaven just heard her prayer. Abam had the kind of body that made people turn twice on the road. He was tall, smooth, and with dark skin. His six-packs looked like they were carved by God himself, and his beard was full enough to start a goat farm. He wore fitted shirts that held his muscles tightly, and he had this deep voice that made you just want to lean in closer. They met at a wedding. He was standing by the drink stand, looking like he had just stepped out of a magazine. The black native senator attire he wore made his muscles so pronounced that they didn't need announcements. Sophia was battling with her shoes that had just betrayed her while dancing when he walked over. "It looks like your shoe wants to embarrass you," he said with a grin. She smiled and tried to balance herself. "Honestly, I am beginning to think it was caused by my enemies." Abam laughed, and it was a deep, rich laugh, the kind that made you want to say something funny again, just so to hear it twice. "Come, let's sit before you fall." They both sat together, and that evening they talked as if they've known each other for years. He told her that he was into real estate and had just moved into town. He smelled of expensive perfume and talked slowly, like he was trying to save his words for something important. By the time the wedding was over, he already had her number, and the journey began from there. The calls started the next morning. Abam was the first to call her. "Good morning, Miss Beautiful. Did you dream about me?" Sophia giggled like a child. "I plead the fifth. I would rather not say." "Let me take you out for lunch. You owe me one for fixing your shoe crisis." Sophia blushed and agreed. What reason did she have to refuse? The man was exactly what she ordered for. Nothing missing, nothing lost. From one lunch, it turned into weekend dates, and then long night calls. Then the movie nights began. 3 weeks later, she had deleted her dating apps, convinced that her love search was finally over. One night, just as she and Abam were sitting on his balcony after dinner, she said, "Babe, can I ask you something? Anything?" "Okay. If I ever gain weight, like get really fat, would you still love me?" Abam looked at her and smiled. "As long as your heart doesn't gain weight, you are perfect." Sophia burst into laughter. "This your mouth will put me in trouble." They laughed, kissed and hugged. Sophia was falling deep in love, and she had no parachutes. She was so lost that she didn't even wait for a ring before she started acting like a wife. She started with small things like washing his clothes, stocking his kitchen with her own money, and cleaning his fridge. One day, she decided to surprise him. She woke up early on a Saturday, wore her work jeans and sneakers, and showed up at his gate. He was surprised to see her as he wasn't expecting her. She greeted him cheerfully when he opened the door. "Baby, I brought cleaning supplies." Abam was confused. "Cleaning supplies?" "Yes, today I am transforming this place. I mean, it is my future home, so why not?" Abam scratched his beard. "All right, just don't throw away my PS5 controller again like the last time." Sophia grinned and got to work. She started by washing his clothes. Then she cleaned his bathroom, arranged his shoes, and even